Boom. We are here, man. It's crazy. Desert Storm 5. I'm doing a review. Desert Storm 5. My battle versus the amazing Bwylder. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. We blew it up, man. We blew up a lot of talk within the Crump world or the Crump community in the States. Out here in New Zealand. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy to see how much attention this battle got. The comments were going wild on the Crumpers page and obviously on the comments on the YouTube and then on Instagram as well. Yeah, I did some crazy stuff. B Wild was doing some crazy stuff, and people's opinions were going left, right, and center, and things were said, and it was crazy. I didn't take anything personal. I had a bit of fun on the Crumpers page. I was like, damn, I'm getting sucked into trolling people, so I had to like pull myself out, because that page be toxic, bro. It's crazy, but yeah, man, the what everybody said like is all good. There wasn't any like hate or anything thrown my way. It was just people's opinions on the battle, which is fair enough. Like that's the sport we play, it's the game we play. But yeah, I was just having too much fun with it, and I was cracking up. But shout out to everybody that peeped the battle, to everybody that's commenting on the battle, saying who you thought won, all that stuff. Like you guys are the reason we're battling like this. So yeah, it's for you guys, and obviously we done our job, and yeah, we got people talking, so it was a successful battle, win or loss to whoever. Yeah, shout out to B Wilder, amazing dancer, baby Miho, insane opponent. Yeah, definitely one of my top battles, hardest battles that I've had to go into, in my career. Yeah, it was insane. Shout out to Dead End and Dead End fams. Thank you guys for trusting me with this battle, with this opponent, to show up and yeah, make this clash insane. And hopefully, yeah, we got that popping. It seemed like we did. So yeah, the battle's at 5.1k views. So keep rolling them up, man. Keep watching. Send them to all your friends, all that stuff. Yeah, but I'm gonna do my thought process, how I prepped for this battle, how I was going into this battle, how I was during the battle, and then how I was after the battle, how I felt. So yeah, you guys will get a bit of an insight to, I guess, the mindset of 12. Yeah, and then how I go about after battles and during battles, my thought process from what I remember. Yeah, obviously I've seen the battle a few times over now. I've done my study, my write my notes. What do I need to work on? Get back in the lab, work on things, get better, all that stuff. So yeah, you guys will get to just hear me talk about it as I watch the battle now. I might do more in the future where I'll watch it back for the first time and record, so you guys can have my fresh thoughts, and how I think of the battle and stuff. But yeah, this time I've just decided to do a video, YouTube video for you guys, and see how this goes. And if you guys want more, let me know. Comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get into it, bruh. Leading into this battle, yeah, when Dead End messaged me and said that he wanted me to come through and battle B Wilder, I was like, yeah, okay, we on. Like, said yes straight away. I was down. I was honored. I was blessed. I was privileged, to be able to share the dance floor with B Wilder and just fly over to Phoenix, Arizona, to battle, and it was crazy. So yeah, the event is Desert Storm 5, hosted by the Dead End fam and Dead End. Amazing event team. You guys made everybody feel super welcomed. You made everybody have so much fun. Everybody left with smiles on their faces. I left with a very good impression of the Arizona Phoenix crump scene, and yeah, and you guys, as a team, the Dead End fam. So shout out to you guys, man. Very good job. So yeah, congrats on the job, well done. You guys did amazing for a 5-day event. It was, and the battle lists and everything on each day was crazy. Like the first day was the prelims and some exhibition battles. The second day was the beatmakers night, which was insane with the showcases from M4, Proof and Spartan, and then Concrete and Daisy as well jumped on. Like it was just crazy. And then all the beatmakers, Hitman, Rapture showcased with Bravo and Morph Music, and bro, it was just insane. And then day 3 was the youth night, just dedicated to the youth. You had Mini Dead End, or Tiny Dead End, sorry if I got that wrong, versus Puta. insane battle, and just seeing the adults, the parents, the big homies encouraging the good sportsmanship. Like it got a bit beefy or like a bit physical as kids, they're still learning as they go, and just seeing how you guys stepped in and said, go shake his hand and like tell him it was a good battle, hug each other. Like it's good. It was good to see you guys encouraging them in a positive way. Yeah, it was it was so dope to see the support you guys have for your next generation coming up. And yeah, it was just insane. And then day 3 was insane. You had the KCS battle tournament, and then the first lot of exhibition battles, which was a long day. It was a very long day, but yeah, the battles were insane. I got another controversial battle against Mello, which I might do another video for if you guys are down for that. Mello's the homie, where we talked about it. We were laughing, and yeah, it is what it is. Anything can happen on the day at these tournaments, but yeah, we had 2 tiebreakers. We had to do 3 rounds. I had to battle No Joke. After that, I wasn't even recovered when I went into battle No Joke. It was crazy, but he got me fair and square. Yeah, the tournament was crazy. The first lot of battles. My favorite battle from that night is Terminator versus Mello. That battle was insane. Yeah, bro. And then straight after that was 3 sessions right outside, session and battle circles right outside in the car park. Crush had one. I think DC had one a couple rows down in the car park, and then Dead End called out Tiny Eyes, which started a whole nother circle right next to Crush's truck and where his circle was. So it was a very good event that had so many different aspects of Crump culture there. People sorting out the differences, their beef, and what they had issues in dance, like as Crump does. It was cool to see, man. It was cool to see. I felt safe, which was dope. It was a safe setting. Yeah, everybody knew the lines. They seemed to know the lines that didn't get crossed. Like people were in each other's faces, but nothing. There was no physical contact. There was no fights. There was no, danger. And it was a safe event. It was cool. So shout out to the States. You guys really showed out. Yeah, you guys were. It was a fun event to be at. I was honored. It was definitely a highlight event. Probably one of my top 3, top 5 events I've ever been to in the world. So yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Very good job. Yeah, and then the main event day was insane, bro. Like before we even get into it, yeah, it was buzzy that whole main event. I was like in the gym, and I was warming up, and I was stretching, and I was saying hi to people, but then I had to like take a moment to sit back, and I was just looking at the battle lineup, and I was looking at the people that were battling that day, and I was just I don't know. I just had a moment of like appreciation for my journey and myself, and I was like, man, I'm really on a battle list or a battle lineup with like legends, like bro, Rapture was on there, 1K was on there, Grim was on there, Daisy, Bruiser, Beast, like yeah, it was just crazy. Solo, like yeah, and I was one of the like people that was asked to be there to battle another great dancer such as Bwylder, who's one of the best in the States right now. Yeah, Concrete and Rex were on there. Like there was just insane like big names that were on there. And yeah, I stood back and I looked, and I was like, damn, I'm like, my name is there. I have a battle flyer next to these amazing people. And yeah, I just had to sit back and appreciate myself and my journey for the work I've put in to get there. So yeah, it was a very dope moment to step back and just honor myself, which I feel is something healthy that people need to do. Celebrate your wins in any form, any way you know how to celebrate. Even the small ones or the big ones. It might be small to somebody else, but to you, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different meaning behind it. Nobody knows how much work you've put in. Only you know that. So yeah, it was a dope little moment for me to sit back and just appreciate and honor that side of my journey, and just have that wow moment. Like, man, I'm really like here doing this and being like, like I felt like my work was being appreciated. So yeah, thank you Dead End and Dead End fam for putting me on this card. I don't know how the decision came about or how my name got brought up, but yeah, just super appreciative of the opportunity to share the floor and the trust that you guys gave to me to really come out there and show up. So I didn't take it lightly. I did a post. I was like, yeah, my goals here was to like not get smoked, because I knew Bwylder is crazy, and then like was to just not take advantage of this opportunity. Oh, not take advantage. Sorry, not let this opportunity be taken for granted. Make the most of it. Was to earn my stripes, put myself out there, make a statement, and just show that I am deserving of this space and this spot. So yeah, just a little insight. Like I'm still working hard. I'm still as we do. We don't stop. We just keep going. But yeah, it's good to just sometimes take time to step aside and appreciate the work that you've done when you know or you realize that you're being respected and you're being honored for the work that you put in. Like just being seen, and just even messages of encouragement. The amount of messages I've gotten from this battle alone is insane. The amount of people that came up to me and gave me like my daps and stuff after the battle was insane, and I was just blown away by it. So yeah, shout out to you guys, everybody that's commented, messaged, shaking my hand after it. Was thank you guys, it means a lot. So appreciate it. The amount of people that came up to me and said they had written me off before the battle had even started, and then said that like, yeah man, I shouldn't have done that, like now we know who you are, blah blah blah. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I definitely earned some respect over there. So that's a massive plus and a massive takeaway. Yeah man, it's crazy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna just talk a whole bunch while this battle's going on. I'll speak about my mindset going into this battle. And then we'll watch the whole battle together. Yeah. But we'll watch the intro. My and then we'll break down my process of leading into the battle and stuff. Let's go. Well, not the whole intro, but these intros too is crazy. I always wanted to be in like the highlight reel, so when they dropped it, I was like, man, please make at least the highlight reel. So when I made it, I was stoked, low key. It was one of those little like but yeah.
Let's just have a moment of silence.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Community, baby, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, one thing, you guys really honored Disco over those 5 days, and it was unfortunate that passing came just before such an insane event, because I don't really know Disco. I've never met him before, but after seeing how much you guys honored him, or how much the event, honored Disco during those 5 days, every single day they made time to honor Disco, and it was just so cool to see, and it just showed how much of an impact he had on his community. So yeah, such a hero, man, such a hero. Shout out to Dead End and Dead End fam. You guys made a lot of time to honor him, and I think it was very, very important and very cool to see how much you guys honored him. And yeah, it was just cool because we always have to honor people. It was just cool to see. So yeah, shout out to you guys for that, man. The storm is here. Epic. All right, we'll skip through. EBS bout. Oh, the highlight. I made it. I was over the moon, man. All right, let's go. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, so leading into this battle, man, it was crazy. When Dead End messaged me, said he wanted to bring me out to battle Bwylder. As soon as I heard Bwylder, I was like, yep, we're on. Like, this is a crazy battle. It's a crazy opportunity. I'm not going to let it slip. So said yes straight away, and we were locked in. Leading into this battle was tough. It was definitely a struggle with the lab and stuff, and trying to figure out like how to go about this battle, because last year I was experimenting a lot going into battles. I was taking time in the lab, and I was trying to like just play with new things and discover new things and trial and error, and go into different battles with different things that I wanted to test out, see if I want to add it into my crump or take it out. So yeah, like I battled Bruiser last year. I was experimenting with some stuff there, see where I'm at. I was happy with that battle. And it's not just like movement stuff. It's more like mindset stuff and like how I prep for battles too, that I was trying to switch up and experiment with in the lab. So it was crazy. So leading into this battle was, yeah, it was crazy. I knew Bwylder's a crazy dancer. I knew that, like, I knew he's heavily experienced. Obviously, like, people were blowing him up. People were cutting me out the picture straight away, saying it's gonna be a massacre. Like, it's not even a battle. Yeah, he was in Europe for a bit. He made the finals at the Illest against Deep, and that's when I first, yeah, to be honest, that's when I first heard of Bwylder and I started watching him. I was like, this guy's crazy. And then I got to meet him officially in 2022. Yeah, and he's a cool dude. So yeah, when I saw his name, I was like, hell yeah, it's the bro. Like, I'll be keen to battle him, like exchange and just have a good time. So yeah, I try to like study his footage and that, but I couldn't find too much recent stuff, and I was like, damn, okay, like I'm kind of going in this blind, but I do have enough knowledge to know that like he's insane. So yeah, especially being under Miho. Like, you look at the Miho lineup, there's no weak dancers in Miho's. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, going into this battle, I knew like my first round had to be insane. Like, I had to really come out strong and like set the bar if I was to go first. He ended up going first, so yeah, I was just like, I had to be ready for anything and everything because I knew how crazy he can be, and I knew he's got shoes and hats and shirt killers. Like, he's done those before, so I knew I, like, as it is one of my things, I guess you can say, one of my specialties or whatever. I had to come up with some that, you know, could match his, if he was to do some, you know, or like that could top his if he was to do some as well. So I had to be ready for everything. But yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, I hit the lab very hard for this battle. I tested some things at a showcase in Battle Zone that I was going to use here, just to see if it fit or if I needed to change and stuff. I'll talk about that later as well. But yeah, I had to figure things out, and I knew like going into this battle, I didn't want to get smoked, but I didn't want to go and just like drop around, you know, and just do a normal battle. Like, yo, play my track, and then we just get into the round. Like, I do that for free, you know, like here in the streets. Like, everyone does that for free in the streets and stuff, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like when people just turn up to these types of event battles now, and like people are getting lazy where they just play a track and then they just dance, you know, and it's like, but especially if you're getting paid, like, you know, you're getting paid to really show up, you know, like, I don't know. That's just me. That's how I go into these. So I really wanted to put a show on. I knew it was an event battle, so yeah, it's different battling at events and tournaments and in the streets. So yeah, I knew like a lot of people had seen me battle at the KCS tournament the day before, and they were probably like, yeah, nah, it's a whitewash. But I knew that I danced different in the tournament as I did in the event. Because yeah, just the whole, like, you can take your time a lot more in these types of battles and stuff like that, plan things, you know. Whereas a tournament, it's on off the cuff, you know, play the track, adapt, go. You only have a certain amount of time. So yeah, I had 3 countries lined up for before this. During this time. So I was first in the States, Arizona, for this event. I was in Japan right after, so I flew home. I was home for like one day. The next day I flew to Japan, and then in Japan we went from Japan to Korea, South Korea, and then came back home. Every country I had an exhibition battle as well as a tournament. So it was crazy. But for this whole time, my main focus was Bwylder. Like, I only labbed fully for Bwylder. The rest I was just like, cool, I'm gonna take the lab for Bwylder and I'm gonna just adapt it as I go type of vibe. So yeah, the KCS tournament, I wasn't actually gonna enter. I had no plans to enter there. I was just focused on this battle. But when I got there, I was like, man, why not? And my battle was a day after the tournament, so I had time to relax and chill and recover before this battle. So yeah, I entered last minute and just for the vibes and see how I went, and just to get the nerves out, or that whole like rusty rounds, or the we call them the stink rounds before the event. Like, when you rock up to an event overseas, you session first, get the stink rounds out so you're more chill and calm, you know. So yeah, that was my mindset going into this battle. I had to come prepared. I had to come ready for war. I had to come, yeah, just energized, and I wanted to start this battle like right out the gate. So my whole mindset was like, I'm not gonna warm into this battle. I'm gonna come out and like just set the tone, like, you know, like come out with a flying knee type vibe in the MMA fight, and just set like this is the type of battle it is. Like, we're going round for round. It's going to be heavy. So that was my mindset going into this. So I was like, when I have this, we're going to have this here. We're going to come out. There's no like chill, like theatrical, like, it's going to be a straight, like, this is it. This is setting the tone, the energy, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the vibe I wanted to go for. And yeah, we'll just talk more as the battle goes. Let's get into it. I feel like I've spoken enough, mate. But let's go. Round one. Always repping Sab. For those that don't know, Sab is one of our brothers that passed away a couple years ago. South Auckland Badass, aka Young Street Beast. So yeah, whenever we're throwing up this, it's him. So we just take him everywhere we go, man.
And all the way from Florida.
Bwylder. Bro, watch the vibe, bro. Like, there was no beef or anything like that. Like, this battle was pure fun for both of us. Like, we just start dapping up as soon as he gets in. We're jumping. We're like, yeah. So it's just good vibes, man. It was good vibes, which I enjoyed this energy. Yeah, the face-off was too funny. Both of us couldn't take each other seriously. Crack up. But yeah, Bwylder round one. I'm a fan of his first round too, man. I see the comments. Yeah, I'm amping myself up. I'm so excited. Yep. Yee. Straight in. Boom. Boom. Hey. Yeah. This is still like his intro, by the way. Like, you could call it his second intro, you know. You can break your intro up into two before you get into your round. See? Track changes. Now he gets into his round. Now he's in his round. Yee! That's how I see it anyway. That's crazy. Yep. The Miho concept. He's already like storytelling. Insane. I was really paying attention to him too. And trying to warm up, obviously. But take the horns off. Don't need them. Yeah. Bro, Bwylder is so good. This whole, it just builds. Keeps building. Yep. Unexpected. Boom. The character moment, the afterbuck. Michael Jackson. I thought he was going to do a shoe move here, but he didn't. But I thought at the time. That whole thing is crazy. I'm already stepping away. I'm so aware, man. Does it to me. Watch my reaction. Yep. Yee. That kick, crazy. This bang. Yep. Boom. That's insane. The slingshot. Yeah, man. Bwylder's crazy. He's just going. Even I'm appreciating it. Look at me. I'm hyping him up too. Yep. Because even I felt it. I was like, yeah, this is a fire round. And I was here for this type of battle. This is the type of pressure that I'm chasing, you know? It's where I thrive, so. Yeah, when he kept going, I like walked off too. I was like, yep, this is it. This is what I'm here for. Like, I've prepped for this type of battle. So when he came out like that, I felt like I was prepped well to respond to this type of round because it's what I expected. So, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, look at MG Pack is funny. Look what this is. He said, "We will not shut up." And then I break his character. Watch him. Bro, MG Pack is funny though. He was like, "Hey man, nah, it's cool. We're just being in the moment." But it was vibes. I was just laughing at you. But yeah. He comes up to me after the round 2 and he's like, "Yeah man, you made me a little bit quieter." So I got his respect.
What's the password?
I needed the intro, man.
What's the password?
Yeah, so the intro, I was like, I need to come prepared. It's an event battle. Like, I don't really do intros too often, so this was kind of newish for me. I've done it in the past before, but it's just something I had to revisit. So, yeah, and I wanted to have like a theme, but again, like I was saying before, I wanted to set the tone like right from the jump, and I wanted to come out the gate and like, yeah, with like a punch, like straight away. So yeah, I had the Tommy the Clown intro, the knock on the door from the Kendrick Lamar song. So They Not Like Us. Everyone knows it. It's iconic. Popped off last year. So I wanted to use that because people would know it, so I'd catch their attention. And then I reversed it, and then because he says, "What's the password?" I see dead people, and then I reversed it and said, "I see Bwylder as in like the dead person." So yeah, that's it there. But yeah, and then the Conor McGregor. Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a, like, that's just me setting the statement or the tone, like, this is my attitude for this battle, like, this is, and that's a Street Beast, like, influenced, like, the Street Beasts are influenced by that character, like, that's what influences our style, our character type vibe, as Beast has shared on the Street Beast style. So yeah, just paying homage to that. Beast is in the corner, so gotta make sure the big homies, represented as well. But yeah, so that's the whole intro, which is why I was saying like quiet, so they could hear. Because I've done some stuff like this in the past, or I've seen it done in the past where like no one can hear it because people were too loud. So I was just being a troll. But yeah, let's go, man. I knew I had to come out the gate hard, so yeah, let's just watch this battle.
What's the password? What's the password?
Yep. My adrenaline is going right now, by the way. I like this little combo. Boom. Huh. First hat drop. That was annoying. I don't mind the recovery though. The recovery, and I knew I had to slow myself down, which is why I did this. I had to slow down, so yep, reset, reevaluate, straight back in. And a little statement here for the afterbuck. I was a little rushed here in this little moment. I didn't like, but that's what it is. That was my second hat drop, so I slowed down again, grab his head, punch through it, open it up. Boom! Bounce, bounce. Appreciate it. Right back in with an uppercut. Boom! Bam! I like that. Bit of a get off. This break I had nothing prepped for, so I'm winging this. I knew the break, I knew like where it was and stuff. I just had nothing prepped for it, so I'm winging this right now, which I feel like I did quite well. Yep. Conor McGregor walk. Still in it, man. It's the theme. Here we go. Shout out to Alien. He helped me. He inspired me with this killer. So I caught that with my fingertips, bruh. Beast Camp homage. Yep. From the realm. If you ain't seen the realm, Beast is going crazy. Shoo. Attack. Get off. Boom. Yeah, man. Round one was crazy. I felt like I responded to his first round quite well. Obviously, I could have done a lot more, but I felt like energy-wise and impact-wise, I responded quite well. He dropped a lot of content in that. Like his first round was like near perfect, if not perfect. So yeah, that was a crazy bar that he set, and I had to come out and match it. So I'm glad that, yeah, like I said before this round, I felt like I was well prepared to respond to that type of round, because that's what I was labbing for. So yeah, I knew I had to have 2 bombs in my first round, yeah, just ready in the tank. So yeah, and I had decided before too that I'm just gonna drop them one after the other to try and like just stack killer on killer, because not many people will stack a killer on top of another killer, because it's too risky, you know. But I was just like, yeah, and I did the Beast Camp homage, and that was to like, yeah, showing at the realm. But like, you know, Beast, he just drops kill offs after kill offs. So that was my little break. I'll drop one, and then I'm gonna shout out Beast Camp and like show that I am like a beast, and I just dropped another kill off on top of it. So yeah, that was the vibe there. And you would have seen me too in that when I put the shoes under my legs and then I go down with my hat and I like kind of stumble a little bit, my legs full gave out. So my legs are so shot like from the adrenaline and stuff, and like I just collapsed that moment. I quickly recovered and I just threw my hat and just went. So I was just stoked that I caught the hat with my shoes. So when I look at Bwylder and I do the tick, I'm just like, it's a tick off the box. Like I tick both my killers, like, you know, I just tick the box of like, please catch these hats. So yeah, it was a crazy first round experience. The 2 hat drops, I lab a lot on recoveries, so I felt like my recovery was okay from that first one. But yeah, because the hat that I had was a little bit big for me, but it was the only one that I was feeling safe with at the time. It was a little bit big just because it got stretched over time. So yeah, that's why it kept coming off, and sometimes I'll just like automatically grab my hat if I feel it coming off, which is annoying, but something we work with and we adapt, you know. But yeah, that's the first rounds, man. I felt like I responded well. But Bwylder, yeah, his first round was crazy. So let's go, second rounds. Bwylder. I like how he didn't have a whole nother intro for the second round. It's like, yeah, we in the second round. We don't need to start from square one again, you know? Like, it's middle of the battle. It's not a brand new battle. So a lot of people do like double intros. I'm just like, that have different themes. I'm like, nah, bro. Nice. Yep. Bro, his get off pockets are so tight, man. The build up. It's that breakdown of the track. Yep, he's building. Bro, that's hard to do, man. To sit in a combo for that long. Nice. That was crazy, that texture change. Yep. The Miho concept. That hat catch, crazy. We love that. Yep. Nah, he's in it now. Woo. Yeah, second round was lit, bro. A lot of energy. Keeping the Connor theme, you know. I know I have an intro, but it's a quick one. Yo, wait. Alright. This is the funny thing about this round. So when I have the intro and it's like the 3 gunshots and then it's like that, because the song or the track is like an epic like build up, you know, and it's like Annie up, and I go like this, and I was like in my head going into the event or like even before I left, I was like, yeah, I'll just have this theatrical moment. I'll be like this, and everyone will be like hype and like, hey. Yeah, I forgot I was on away territory. Eh? I did this and I look up as I do it, and everybody in the stands is like this, just staring at me, and I was like, okay, let me find something else. So I had to like adapt and like find something else. But now you can watch this in a whole different light. But yeah, it's just funny. But yeah, it's crack up. Oh, the vibes, the things we go through, man. When things don't work. Nobody. I spin. I'm like, oh, transition. Find something else. Musicality for you. I'm trying to keep the pace up from the first round too, so yeah, I couldn't drop it. I needed to change something. I like that. I'm gonna enjoy this and we're gonna go back.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
There it is. Get off lit. Get off lit. Catch. That catch was crazy. The hat's gone too. I don't know how it got there. Oh, get off. This is me emptying the tank. Nothing left. Yeah, man. Let's go back to the killer because you guys, please watch it one more time. Where are we? Cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna talk about the killer. That has everybody talking. I've got a lot of messages and like, how'd you do it? All that stuff. So, yeah, shout out to you guys. But yeah, this was like risky, eh? Going in like high risk, high reward type vibe. I had 2 killers in the bank for the first round, and those were risky as well. Like I said at the start of the video, I tested it out at a showcase a couple weeks before I left for the States. So it was this one that I tried, and then the one where I catched the hat and the 2 shoes, my second killer in the first round. I tried those 2 in my showcase a couple weeks before, and I failed both of them on stage. So I was just like, let me try these, even though I haven't perfected them. Let me just see where they're at, see if I can land them at this time, under this pressure. I was on a big stage in front of a lot of people. So yeah, and I dropped both of them. So I had to go back to the lab, reevaluate. Do I use this? What do I change to make it safer? And all this stuff. So, because this one that I did in the second round, I had it like in a whole different angle, and it was just too risky and I wasn't landing it. So the success rate was really low. So I had to figure out how to do it better and how to up the success rate for this type of killer. But yeah, even then going into this battle, like I didn't have a high success rate of this move, but making the track, I was like rushed for time. So shout out to Lightsaber, he helped me with the mixing of the track and stuff. with my ideas and that. And then I just had this idea, like, what if I have the Connor quote, and then I have the clicking of the gun to set the hat into my leg, so that will give me time, and then the gunshot I can use that to catch. Like, if I land this, that's an epic moment, and that's what I was chasing. So I was like, he's like, are you sure? Like, it's risky. I was like, you know what? All good. Like, we'll just run it, and if it fails, it fails. But like, we on. Like, I'm gonna just lab it crazy. So yeah, we're cracking up. We did it. We finalized it. We're like, sweet. And then the day before, I'm labbing with Beast in the hotel, and he's watching me do it over and over, and I keep dropping it, and he's just like giggling, and he's like, bro, are you sure? And I was like, yo, if I fail this, I'm out. Like, that's all I said. I was like, if I fail this, I'm out. That's done. I'm gonna go home. And he just laughs, and then we're just cracking up. But that's Crump, man. We, like, it's part of the game, it's part of the fun, it's part of the stories that we tell after. And yeah, it was my day to land all my killers, man. So I was just happy that I landed all 3 of them that I had labbed. So coming into this battle, I had my tracks. I had 3 killers labbed, and then I had my intros. So yeah, that's all I had coming into this. And then, my mindset or my character vibe, or like the attitude I wanted to have in this battle. So yeah, man, it was cool. And then leading into the killer here, like, I knew I had to have some combo that led to my knee before this part of the track. And then, because my hat hits my knee to go into my armpit, where I grab the hat to slide it down to my leg. So that was the setup. So I needed the part of the track, I needed a combo that led to the knee that allowed me to take my hat to tap my knee and then slide it into my elbow. So that was my trigger. And then you'll see my get off after. I don't know how my hat ended up there, but yeah, I was like completely done after that. And when I turned around, and then I saw Showen, and he threw the hat, and I was like, all right, we got to go. Because yeah, I knew, like, even though I was done and I was like, man, I'm so tired, I knew that what Bwylder had given me, I needed more than what I had already given, even after that first get off. So that hat assist that Beast gave me was like just that extra bit of energy that I needed. Yeah, so I don't know how he got the hat, because I threw it way behind me after that second hat catch, which was crazy too. And then you'll see it too when I like, he throws it, and I'm like, cool, how do I catch it to create another moment to snap into the get off? And you see it, and I just duck, and I grab it, and I try to pull it like in front of me, but my hand slips and out of the hat. Luckily, like, the hat had stayed kind of on my shoulder, and I was kind of forward a little bit, I guess. And I've had it balanced on my shoulder before, so I just like waited for it to see where it would go. I like fully stopped, and I was just like, I don't know how it happened or what happened. It was just in the moment, I just zoned into the hat, and I was like, where you going? And then when it went down my arm, I just had to really try and like catch it. Like, my hand was like this. But yeah, I caught it, and then I just adapted, and then just snapped into another get off. And that's the energy I just built, bro. I just went with the vibe. So yeah, that's the process of this. Let's watch it again. It's a short round in the second round for sure. Yeah. Sometimes rounds don't need to be that long, man. But let's go. Here's me slowing down, trying to keep my composure. There's the combo. Knee, hat, slide. Setups there. And then boom. One more thing I'll talk about too. We'll watch it. Get off lit. I enjoyed my get off. The walk. Come on, man. Walks are a part of your get off. Oh, no. I threw it after the hat assist. My bad. Oh, no. Here it is. Yeah, see? I don't know. Boom. Yep. Happens a lot faster. In my mind, it was like one of those moments, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. Yep. Shout out to Odin Rock. Yeah, that's the battle, man. Crazy times, crazy times. Yeah, that hat move. When I caught it behind my back, I didn't know that I caught it behind my back. People were telling me after the battle, and I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, I caught it not behind my back, behind my head, sorry. So, yeah, I don't remember because it was just so in the moment. And whenever I did the move, and I always did the kick, the hat was somewhere else. So I had to really, like, I knew everything up until the kick is from the kick where the high risk is, because it was just different every time. Like, sometimes it was just slightly off. Sometimes it was fully in front of me. Sometimes I kicked it too far or too hard. So yeah, I had everything up until the kick labbed, and then after that, I was just like, I just have to be like on and ready to like catch it wherever it is. And yeah, it just happened that it just came here, and then it was crazy. It was a moment, man. Yeah, so it was crazy that I caught it behind my head. That's insane. So yeah, Crump, bro, anything can happen on the day. If I dropped it, I would have been out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I would have been out. But yeah, the extra hat assist carried me through to my second part of my get off, or my live moment. Yeah, that whole like grabbing it and then it slid down. For me, it was slow. I was like hit and then like catching it. But then when you watch the footage, it happens real fast, eh? It's like in a movie where like the action thing starts and it slows down, you're in slow motion. But yeah, Desert Storm 5, man. It was such a crazy event. Desert Storm 6, be ready next year, 2026. Start saving now, man. But yeah, super honored, super privileged to be out there from New Zealand, representing representing Oceania alongside Red and Aniki, Lady 1K. Yeah, it was crazy. So thank you guys. Thank everybody for the support. If you like this stuff, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. But yeah, this is 12. I might do some other breakdowns, maybe break down a different battle, just so you guys can get the inside scoop on 12. Universe 12, it's still on the way. But yeah, we on, man. Here we go. Appreciate y'all.